Paddington and the Magic Trick. It was Paddington's first birthday since moving in with the Browns. Everyone was getting ready for the party. Judy hung streamers. Jonathan blew up balloons. Paddington could hardly contain his excitement. Mrs. Bird baked a special cake. She filled it with marmalade and covered it with icing. Paddington wanted a taste. Mrs. Bird let him lick the spoon. It was the best birthday cake he'd ever tasted. Paddington went to look at his presents. He opened his new magic set. He put on the hat and cape. Paddington had a great idea. He would perform at the party. But first, he had to learn a few magic tricks. Paddington waved the magic wand. "Abracadabra," he said. He did not see his marmalade jar drop into the secret drawer. The trick worked. Paddington practiced some more. He couldn't wait to perform for his guests. Soon, the guests arrived. Paddington's good friend, Mr. Gruber, led the way. Everyone sang happy birthday. Then Paddington blew out the candles on his cake. It was time for the magic show. Paddington set up his magic box. Jonathan and Judy dimmed the lights. Everyone was excited to see Paddington perform. Paddington put an egg on the magic box. He covered it with a scarf. He said the magic word. He waved the wand. The egg had disappeared. Paddington took a bow. He tucked his paw into the secret drawer to get the egg. Ta-da! It was a jar. Paddington was surprised. How had a jar ended up where the egg was supposed to be? Paddington's guests smiled and waited for the next trick. Next, Paddington would make flowers disappear. But he could not remember all of the steps. Paddington opened a large door in the back of the box. He crawled inside to check the steps in his magic book. His guests waited and waited. Was this the trick? Finally, Mr. Gruber knocked on the box. "Are you okay in there, Mr. Brown?" Paddington was stuck. Mr. Brown helped Paddington out of the box. "Maybe you could do another kind of magic trick," Mrs. Brown suggested. Paddington tried a a card trick. Mr. Gruber picked a card. Paddington tore it into little pieces. "This part is tricky," said Paddington. He covered the card with his scarf. Paddington waved the wand. "Abracadabra," he said. "Oh," said Mr. Gruber. "The trick worked." He put his hand behind his ear and pulled out a coin. Mr. Gruber handed him the coin. Paddington knew just how he would spend it. He would buy their next morning buns.